Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Today is day 12. So, today we will not be continuing with the JavaScript course today. Today, we'll be doing a little bit of a front end mentor challenge. And this one is kind of more simple because I don't have as much time today. But anyway, but we still got a code today. So, we're gonna do that. So, this is the challenge, this is the design, and yeah, this is the mobile view. Okay, so let's start. Let's start. We're gonna create a style of CSS body first. First though, margin 0, padding 0, like that. And now on the body display flex, justify content center, align items center, min height 100 view height, and we need to actually connect these. So link style.css, there we go. Okay, so let's first work on this one. First we're gonna work on this one. um should we do it in the body or should we make a separate div? Let's make a div and call it, go to class of container, put this in here like this, container display flex, justify content center, align on center, like that. Okay, and now um okay, let's check the design. Okay, so first we're gonna use a class of box or something. So we're gonna do this inside h1. um this is going to be a p, like this, a p element, and then on this container it's gonna have a padding, maybe a 40 pixels or something. Let's see. Okay, not in, is it not enough? um hmm okay, so let's just try to style this. Okay, so first let's see the style guide. Family big shoulders, what? So the first one is, okay, so go to images, sedans, SUVs, sedans. So here we need sedans, so we need image. Let's get the design here. Source images, image, images, sedans, SVG. And there we go. Then we're gonna give this a class of sedans box. Let's give it like okay. And now we're gonna change the color of this. So okay, this looks like white. So let's say H1 and and P. P is gonna have color of white. And now we can't see anything. So now go to the style guide. We're gonna do this color on um, sedans box. Sedans box background color like this. Okay. And now we're gonna give it a padding. And give it a padding maybe of 20 pixels. Okay, that's not enough. 40. Okay, let's see. 40 pixels, is that enough? Let's give it 50. Let's give it 50. 50. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Also, let's give it a button. Learn more. Let's see. Learn capital more. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, so I think these three I'm gonna put in one div. These three, like these class info div or something like this, and then I'm gonna give the info div a display of flex, a flex direction of column, justify content center. No, actually no. Actually yes, justify content center, but not align item center, because align item center were centered horizontally. Gap, let's say 20 pixels or something. Okay, now the image is too big. So let's say um info div img width 20 pixels or something. Too little. 40. Still 80. Let's see. 80 might be too much, or no. Okay, I'm gonna give it not 80, let's say 60. Okay, that's, I like that. Okay, so gap, let's say 40 pixels here. Okay, is it too much? Yeah, it's too much. Let's say, okay, let's keep it at um let's keep it at 20 pixels. Okay, and so settings box display flex direction column, justify content center, gap, let's say 100 pixels. Okay, but now the button is okay. Let's remove this. Okay, okay, we don't need gap. We can just go to the button, give it a class of learn more button, and then just margin top 100 pixels or something. Okay, so okay, so is that okay? Hmm. So the P element width, let's give it a width of 100 pixels or something. Okay, too little, 200 pixels. Yeah, I think that's more like it. 200 pixels, and then okay, maybe that's a little too little as well. 230 pixels. Okay, there we go. Um, Space between lines of text, CSS. Text indentation and line space, letter spacing, line height. Try it yourself. Line height 1.6. Okay, so maybe we're gonna give this a line height. A line height of 1.6. Okay, that looks decent. That looks decent. Now let's style the button. Border. Actually, this is, they have different. The buttons are different. So let's say button 1. Um, Button. Actually, we're gonna keep it like this for now. So border none. Um, Border padding 10 pixels, 20 pixels. Okay, 10 pixels, 30 pixels, something like that. Border radius like 20, 40 pixels or something. Okay, is that enough? I think it's a little less, but that's fine. Um, First, sedans button. So sedans button color. Is this even white? It looks white. Color. Style guide. This. Color this. And then it's a little bit bold. So font weight 600. There we go. It looks fine. Okay. So Okay, and so the next two is just gonna be basically this container display flex. All right, so we're just gonna copy this. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it here again, like that. So SUVs, and then this text, maybe give it some spacing, like that. Then I'm gonna SUVs button, and then the image is going to be icon SUVs, and then the color is going to be cyan. Um, so we have info div. I'm gonna say info div dash SUVs. I'm gonna say info div dash SUVs, and then we're gonna get this color. So actually we need this. We need this. We need this SUVs box. Let's say oops. SUVs box. What the heck? Save this. Okay, and now the color is right here. There we go. And then gonna give this a class of SUVs button. SUVs button. So we're gonna just copy this, but the color is going to be this. The color is this. There we go. And finally, the final one. Luxury. Take this, paste it here, do some spacing. There we go. Looks very nice actually. Okay, so this is luxury box, and then luxury SVG. So luxury box. There we go, like here. I'm gonna get the color, which is some shade of green from the looks of it. And then we're gonna do this luxury button. Copy this, like this, then get this, and then get this color right here. There we go. Okay. We just cursor pointer. There we go. Can I inspect? Let's see the responsiveness. Okay, responsive. Refresh. Go this. Okay, let's put this to the side, and then okay, like this, something like that. Why is there padding right here though? Why is there more padding right there to the right? Okay, there isn't. I think. Okay, whatever. So we're gonna so at media max width 1005 pixels. So the container flex direction column. There we are. Let's see if it's responsive. Yep, it does look responsive. Let's see. Let's see the design. Yep, it looks pretty spot on, I would say. So there's this the padding from the right for some reason. Oh, I think it's because one is shorter than the others. This one is like wider than the other two. That's why. That one is wider than the other two. They all need to have fixed width. I think. I think so. Okay, we're gonna give them a fixed width. Or maybe not. Should I give them a fixed width? Hmm. Okay, I'm not gonna give them a fixed width. I'm gonna let them stay like this because it doesn't say depending on this for interactive elements. Active states. Let's check the active states. Okay. So So basically, one more button, hover, background, background, none, color, white. Oh, I need a border there, 2 pixels, solid white. Okay, that's kind of annoying. CSS inner border, borders on all sides and border how it goes and blah blah blah. Inset. Okay, so border inset, I think. Okay, no, still same thing. Well, solid. So solid. Okay, we're gonna keep it like this. We're gonna keep it like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be good enough. So we're gonna say transition background 0.3 seconds, color 0.3 seconds, border 0.3 seconds. Okay, so now I think going the rounded corners, the rounded corners, so sentence box, border radius, so it goes like 10 pixels, 0, 10 pixels, 0 or something. 10 pixels, 0, 0, 10 pixels. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, now for the luxury box. The luxury box. Border radius 0, 0, 10 pixels, 0, 10 pixels, 10 pixels, 0. This should be it. There we go. Okay. And here, and when this happens, we're gonna have um the settings box, border radius 10 pixels, 10 pixels, 0, 0, yes, and the luxury box, or border radius of um 0, 0, 10 pixels, 10 pixels. Okay, there we go. There we go, looks nice. There we go. Let's check the mobile design again. Okay. Alright, I think that looks decent. And yeah, guys, we basically. Oh, wait, we need to add a font. We need to add the fonts. Almost forgot. Okay. So Google Fonts. Gonna search for Vexen Deca. Get font. Get embed color. Okay, so we're gonna Vexen Deca. We're gonna remove this. And we're gonna go back. And we're gonna do what? Big shoulders. Big shoulders. Okay, we're gonna get the font. So we're gonna get both. So we're gonna copy this, paste it inside here, and then like this we're going to, so for the H1, for the H1 font family, big shoulders, I think, right? Okay, these are all capitalized. So sedans, SUVs, and luxury. And now for the P tag, for the P, we have a font family of Lexend Deca. Font family Lexend Deca. Okay. And yeah. And okay, for the button, I'm guessing as well. Like this. Okay. Well, you know what? I think there's another way. So if I give, I'm just gonna, so I'm gonna go to style and I'm just gonna give the button a border 2 pixels solid white like this, and then when we do this, then we're gonna remove this. Okay, so learn more button border. There we go, and now the size does not get messed up. Okay, nice. So we remove this. There we go, there we go. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, guys. So I think that we are done, and I think it turned out pretty well. So that is gonna be it for today, guys. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you follow me. All links will be in the description to follow me on Instagram, GitHub, Twitter, all of that. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a good one.